The secret to success. You wake to the sound of rain tapping against your window, soft and steady like a secret rhythm meant just for you. For a moment, you lie still, staring at the ceiling of your small bedroom. It's not a palace, not some gleaming apartment overlooking a city skyline, but it's yours. The blanket is warm. The air smells faintly of the lavender detergent you use, and before your thoughts can rush to the list of things you don't have, you catch yourself and think, I have this. You swing your legs off the bed and feel the floor, cool against your feet. Life is full of small, unnoticed blessings, and for once, you pay attention to them. You breathe deeply. You're alive. You can walk. The day is yours. The kitchen greets you with its familiar clutter. A chipped mug, the half-full loaf of bread, a coffee maker that takes its time. It isn't glamorous, but you remember a time you wished for exactly this, a space to call your own. Mornings where you didn't have to answer to anyone. You smile without thinking as the scent of coffee fills the air. You scroll through your phone as you sip, and the old pattern begins. Social media offers its endless buffet of other people's successes. Vacations in Bali, shiny new cars, engagements under fairy lights. The whisper comes, you're behind. You don't have enough. Your life is smaller than theirs. But today, something shifts. You set the phone down and look around. The rain streaks the window like a painting in motion. Somewhere in the distance, a dog barks. A neighbor's laughter drifts through the thin walls. Life is happening right here, in front of you. You think about the times you were desperate for a safe place, for quiet mornings like this. You realize that what you once prayed for is now your ordinary. You step outside, umbrella in hand, and the world smells like rain and wet earth. Puddles gather in the street. You're on your way to work, the same job you sometimes complain about. It's not your dream, but it pays the bills. You think about the first time you got the job offer, how you danced in your tiny apartment, how relieved you were. But months passed, and gratitude slipped away, replaced by the grind of routine. On the bus, an older man in a worn jacket sits beside you. His shoes are soaked. He smiles when your eyes meet, and you nod politely. Cold morning, he says. Yeah, you reply. I used to have a car, he continues, as if you'd asked. Lost it when the company downsized. Haven't found work yet. But this bus still gets me where I need to go. Can't complain too much. Something in his voice lingers with you after he gets off 2 stops later. He said it with no bitterness, no hint of self-pity, just acceptance, laced with a quiet pride. Work is the same as yesterday. Emails, deadlines, the chatter of colleagues who seem to have energy you can't always find. By lunchtime, you're scrolling again, comparing again, slipping into that silent narrative of not enough. Then you remember the man on the bus. You remember the rain, the coffee, the warmth of your blanket. You open your notes app and write down 3 things you're grateful for today. It feels small at first, almost silly, but as your pen, or rather your thumbs, move, you feel something else, lightness. Gratitude doesn't erase your ambitions. It doesn't mean you stop wanting more, but it changes the shape of the wanting. Instead of aching for what you don't have, you start seeing the value of what you do. You start treating your current life like soil that can grow something new, instead of barren ground to escape. Weeks pass. You keep this small ritual alive, 3 things you're grateful for each day. At first, they are obvious: roof, food, friends. But then, your attention sharpens. You notice the stranger who held the elevator for you, the song on the radio that lifted your mood, the sun slanting through the window in the late afternoon. And something unexpected happens. People notice. You smile more at work. You listen instead of rushing to speak. You stop radiating the subtle tension of someone always reaching, always measuring. Instead, you seem rooted. The funny thing is, when you stop trying to prove your life is worthy, opportunities start appearing. Your manager invites you to join a new project. It's challenging, but instead of dreading the long hours, you feel excitement. I get to learn this. I get to try. The project leads to connections. Connections lead to a new role. Slowly, the version of success you used to chase, the one that felt so far away, starts to draw nearer, almost on its own. Months later, You sit in a cafe on a quiet Sunday morning, journaling. The rain has returned, soft and familiar. You think back to that first morning when you chose to notice instead of complain. Gratitude hasn't made your life perfect, but it's made it full. You realize that the secret wasn't about waiting to be happy until you made it. It was this: appreciating what you had gave you the energy, clarity, and confidence to build what you wanted. Your phone buzzes with a message from a friend. You seem so different lately. Happier. How do you do it? You smile, sipping your coffee. You type back, I started saying thank you for the life I already had. The rest followed. So now, it's your turn. The world will keep giving you reasons to want more, to wait for happiness to arrive in some future version of your life. But you've seen another path. A better one. You can start now, with what's in front of you. So, what will you choose to do? If you like this story, hit the subscribe button for more.